John took the throne on the 23rd of March 1356 at the age of 33. He immediately set his wife, the very pregnant but capable Marcela del Orto, as head of his intelligence ring, and now, feeling his long frustrated ambitions at last satisfied, began to see the bright side of life. However, tragedy struck on the 26th of May when the Empress Marcela perished, giving birth to Raymond, heir to the Empire of Francia. Unwilling to rule alone, John proposed marriage to a gifted older courtier, Almodus, reputed to be the finest theological mind in Christendom. Newly married, as John struggled with the poison of over a decade of dissatisfaction leaching out of his soul, he found himself looking to examples within his realm, for example the ambition of Ubald, one of his courtiers, and he felt a drive to excellence stirring within his heart where once there was only bitterness. But the heavy burden of rule continued to weigh down upon him, and within a year of ascending to the Purple Throne he felt forced to make a bloody example of a kinsman, Nicholas de Poitou, who was discovered to be plotting the death of the infant Raymond. John's chancellor, continuing on the work William had set him on, produced forged claims to the grand city of Napoli soon after, and in due season Francia declared war on Pisa. The army of Francia, being leaderless as a consequence of John's less-than-perfect administration, was taken over by the ambitious courtier Ubald, allowing his liege to wrest Napoli from the serene Doge Isnardo in June 1358. Though ambitious, Ubald had served well and was an honest man, so John granted him the grand city of Napoli in reward for his loyal service. Before the crows had even stripped the bodies of the dead in the late war with Pisa, rebellion burst forth like vile pus in old Aquitaine as several dukes sent suit to John desiring that he step down in favor of Eleanor de Poitou, his older sister. John took stock of the rebel lords, gauged their power, and liking their suit not, chose to defend his right as Emperor of Francia. All of Francia's loyalists were mustered, from Aquitania and Outremer to the 415 brave men of Malta, and within a few months Toulouse braced itself for the might of John's host. As autumn turned to winter in 1358, John sent a second host to the western coast of Aquitaine to harry his fractured and disloyal lords as he hammered down castles in Languedoc, earning the respect of the lords of Christendom after the Battle of La Plume in February 1359. The putting down of so many rebels proved to be long work, and winter 1360 finds John's men-at-arms still afield. Can John withstand the strain of rulership in a land of proud and ambitious lords? Or will his son, aggressive but still a boy, be forced to accept burdens beyond his years? These fools are badly outmatched. Though they have plenty of troops, they don't have cohesion. Raymond is often involved with fights with other toddlers. That's good news. Let him fight. John the Gentle is craven? That's no good. My wife Almodus is pregnant. Excellent. Duke Gerard is imprisoned. I will accept that. I will accept that. Raise up a couple of more retinues. Dispatch them up there. Sort of ambition. Suppose we'd have an ambition to have a daughter. What sort of intrigues could we have? Let's see about going on a pilgrimage on Christmas Day. Let's visit a holy site in the west. Let's go to the tomb of St. James of Santiago. Oh, I've got some prisoners. But he can't afford his ransom? I guess not. Well, we'll let him rot. You'll just have to stay in prison there, Duke Dumeng. Those of you who can pay. Will pay. And those of you who cannot, will not. Let's go ahead and name him Martin. Blessed is he who preserves under trial. There have been strong rains in the area, and the valley that you need to cross has been transformed into a sizable lake. You start to build a large raft. Let the ransoms pour in. I finally arrived at Santiago. The fabled way of St. James is a long road to travel, and my mind dwells on the legends of this holy place. The stories of other pilgrims all spoke of how impressive this place is. I am glad that I came here, to one of Christianity's holiest places. Well, it was well worth the journey. John the Pilgrim. Let's build a temple for young Martin. No, we will let things be. We will let things be at present. nice. Fear has loosened its grip on John. Very good. Wonder what John's vassals think of it. Doing pretty well. Duke of Brittany, Duke of Orleans. Let's go ahead and release him. Now the last one. Dumay. Well, I guess he'll have enough gold soon enough. Well, let us adopt his ideas. We certainly can afford it. Let's go to the church instead. Wishes to have more castles? That region belongs to the Empire. We'll hold on to that. How's young Prince Raimond turning out? I think he needs to have a teacher. Let's educate him. Let's leave the trade posts alone. And the jihad for Egypt fails. Good. We finished in April 1363. You want me to get rid of... You want me to get rid of Ackford. Hold on for a second. Do I have a better steward available? I'll tell you what. I'll go ahead and keep her happy. And then reappoint him. Young Prince Martin. You're a good little boy, but you cannot mess with the succession. If need be, I'll pull you out of there and put you in charge, but not until then. My son Raimond clearly has potential. Very good. Very good. Any factions? Duke Leon. Please be my high armor, would you please? Let's see. Press some de jure claims. Let's do that. Let's leave those soldiers alone. Alright, see how this goes. Ah, very good. And we'll simply reabsorb those lands back where they belong. Now, can we have more retinues? Yes. Build a couple of more skirmish units. Put them together with the existing retinues. Oh no. Illness. Can Emperor Jehan survive it? You wish to fabricate a claim on Kingdom of France? Please end it. What other? What other plots are out there? Anything with any power? To summer fair. Off with their heads. Let us collect up that gold. Trying to fabricate a claim on Sigh. It will never end. It will never end. Very well, it was fun while it lasted. Please don't die. Oh, so very nice. Finally. After so many years, Emperor John the Gentle finds some manner of peace in his life. No valid causus belli to declare war. Okay. Can I press that claim? No, not at present. So, John will not. What about Lotharingia? We'll declare war there. An attempt to take what rightfully belongs to Francia. Let us go to Verdun. Duke Henri, what happened to you? Died of illness. Let us make Gervais. The Marshal? Put him to work there. We'll accept that. Oh, what a poor orison for these fools. Duke Gervais, what happened to you? Put Leopoldo in there. Get him on the job. What religions are roaming around out here? Perhaps get you over there? Trying to get that Nestorian faith under control. Oh, interesting to see that Catholicism is beginning to make some inroads into this Orthodox stronghold. A holy man came to court to talk today about matters of faith. Ah, very good. The abbot of the nearby monastery has asked that I make a donation. Well, John will support the church. Speak to him about it. John's domain is just a bit too large. We'll hold on to it at present. Are there any unhappy vassals? Not terribly so. Duke of Anjou perhaps could use a little bit of a tune-up. Now what about a feast? Of course, spend lavishly on food. Oh, the Tengri pagans declaring some form of great holy wars. Trapani, eh? Gather up all these men with sticks and see to it. Let's declare a grand tournament. In addition, go ahead and vassalize the Knights Templar, the Knights Hospitaller, we have won the siege of Ostrava. It is time to excel. I'll take in this. Oh. Most unfortunate. It's too bad, Uck. You've been tragically maimed. Guy de Poitou? Count Jacques has been crowned winner of my tournament. Very well. Duke Louis. Martin de Bagnacavallo. Fought hard you did. And let's go on a grand hunt. Thank the Lord for Baron Bartholomew. This is fine sport. Thank you. Baron Bartholomew. And finally, well, let's give him a lecture on charity. So finally, all of Sicily is now Occitan. The last stronghold of Berber culture has fallen and has embraced the Occitan way of life. How's Raimond coming along? Oh, he's proud, gregarious, and greedy. Well, bit wayward. We'll see how he comes along, though. Damascus has been converted to the Catholic faith. Now, what other religions might be about? No other religions being about? Let's put him to work, seeing to cultural technology. Let's keep you in Siena fabricating claims. Well, you should be aging along quite nicely. Hopefully you will pass along and I'll be able to continue to take these lands to attempt to join. Almodus de Dax died bedridden and infirm. Now, what shall we do? What shall we do? Let's seek another wife. Ooh, outstanding. Outstanding diplomat, I'll say that. This crazy lady. Ah, she is something else. John needs no further produce, so he could simply get into a marriage with almost anybody. Just be married to Martha here. Let us respect everyone's wealth. Let's go on another grand hunt. A variety of wars that I could get involved in. Appears that I constantly have to go to war to get Chalon here. Very well. Nice. No, that region is mine. Oh, I'll embrace the love I feel for Martha. Why wouldn't I? Here's John the Gentle has had several loves in his life. Very good. Very good. As the 14th year of John the Gentle's rule over Francia comes to a close, he thinks on his son, Raymond, who at 13, while healthy, proud, and gregarious, has shown a propensity toward greed. While skilled at winning others over, he shows none of the greatness of his father, and this worries John. The Emperor Jehan has done much to be proud of, conquering rebel lords, recovering de jure lands of Francia, and expanding the empire, bringing his ancestors' dream of Aquitaine and Sicily joined even closer to reality. He has also conquered his own shadow, casting aside gloomy and bitter thoughts and embracing ambition instead, even though he lost the mother of his son to childbirth and his second wife to infirmity. He has found new life and love with an older woman, his third wife, Martha, whose wit and sagacity has won him over. In the depths of winter, word reaches Messina that the mighty high priest Bujag has declared a holy war for the kingdom of Bulgaria against the Byzantine Empire. Such news troubles John not, and in fact, as the schismatic Byzantines have often warred on Francia, John considers how this development may profit Francia and the de Poitou dynasty.